Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space program. My name is WWEdeadman, but you already know that. And as I said, we're gonna do the radial decoupler landed at Kerbal right now. I can't accept that because I already accepted something else. Upgrades would be really nice. You know, 260,000, 160,000. I could upgrade this, but that would leave us with 15,000. Oh god, why is this all so fucking expensive to upgrade? 2 million. Hello? When am I gonna get there? In any way. Yeah. So, we're gonna build a little ship that's able to go to the moon and back. Not necessarily land there, but go to the moon and back. Essentially, we're gonna use pretty much this without this. And but with Kerbal Engineer right on here. Actually, like, give me 2 and make them match. God, this is hard to match. I think this should be okay. Go back. This doesn't look very matched. There we go. And then offset that into the capsule. Goodbye. Then we don't need these parachutes since we only come back with the capsule. We don't need anything else here, and we already have like 5,215 delta V. Then we can refill this. Almost to the full. And let's see. If we were to say, not use this, we're gonna get 5,255 out of this alone. And how much is there left? There's like 5, 6, 7, 8... 2.3 tons. 2.3 tons. Also, hey, we don't need monoprop. That's gonna save us like 0.01 ton. 0.1 ton. So, there we go. Yeah. Then instead, we're gonna go purchase this. And actually put like 2 of them on here. And offset them to be inside a bit more, because I don't want them to burn off on re-entry. This looks a lot better, actually. Okay, 5.3 kilometers per second. And we've got still a bunch of stuff left. So, how much does a fuel tank weigh? 1.12. If we just go ahead and say, no, not. Add a little bit of fuel here. 5.5. A little bit more fuel. And we've just got over 1 delta V. Over 1 thrust to weight, but a 5.7 kilometers per second delta V. Okay. How about, do we save weight if we go with this over like 2 of these? 4.5, no, that's exactly the same mass. We only save on cost. Okay, with that we have 1.14 thrust to weight still, that's okay. We have a whole lot too much thrust to weight on this. We still have a little bit too much thrust to weight on this to begin with. 1.6, 1.6, 1.14, 5,000 delta V. That should get us to at least a free return. Shouldn't it? This should be able to get us to a free return trajectory. And I've got like 16.2 tons. That means I've got like 2 tons to spare almost. How about we add... What would these... Huh. This doesn't weigh much. How much do the fairings themselves weigh? Not much either. We're gonna need fairings anyway at some point, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, they don't actually cost re-entry. Entry cost. Well, then... we're gonna just purchase them. And we're gonna go ahead and say... fairing base. A little bit extra radius. Put that under there. And put like conic fairings. And these are gonna go... These are not gonna go there, these are gonna go in here. Whenever I am out of the atmosphere. And they're not overweight, they're not over budget, they're not over parts. I am actually surprised, but I think 2 should be enough anyway, so that is okay. This is going to be our Moonshot 1. Safe. So this is not supposed to ever even land on the moon. This is just supposed to go to the moon and come back. Yeah. Science data from space around Kerbal, that was that, yeah. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do science data from space around Kerbal on this mission. Yeah. But I think... Actually, It's really nice that actually Kerbal Engineer gives me a whole lot nicer panels for this than the stock game. I should totally use that more. Anyway, I guess this should be okay. Ejection force and something. Fewer nodes, more nodes, no. We don't need crossfeed or anything. We really... this is under the decoupler, so this is gonna go with it. Okay, I'm fine. We're gonna launch this to the moon. And of course, Jab is gonna fly there because I'm not willing to try to fly a scientist out there. Safe launch. Oh, I should have time accelerated. Ambient light, please, so my viewers can see something. And then we're gonna activate stability enhancement, and we're going to launch in 3, 2, 1, go! Now with these fairings, that means we should have a very, very aerodynamic nose, which means that we should be totally able to do a aerodynamic stable launch and a very nice gravity turn. Without having to worry too much. Because of parts sticking out of the capsule or something. Of course, chute deployment is unsafe. We're breaking Mach. Far window. We're at Mach 2 almost. Just so we have a little bit of Mach numbers here. So we're at 2.5 times the speed of sound. Also, I can totally go over more. Get that out of here. Hoppala. Stop burning up so much. And we can do this. Nice. Just burn straight up to the horizon. Actually burn down a bit. A bit more. This was a very inefficient launch. Yeah. This was inefficient as fuck. We have like 1.8 kilometers per second in the tank. What the fuck? The moon is behind us right now, so above us? No. Under the horizon? Really? Oh no, there it is. Anyway, I want to get this apoapsis to, or the periapsis out of the atmosphere really right now. Good. Now, if we go around, we should be like around here somewhere when we have the moon rising above the horizon. Which means that we're gonna be... Turn off SAS for a moment. That we're gonna have a... Yes, that is normal. That should be the case, and I have no problem with that game. So we should have enough to get to the moon and back. 1.3 kilometers per second. I don't know about landing, we're gonna see about that. But... yeah. I'm definitely going to fast forward time a little bit. Then we're gonna have a sunrise, which means that we don't need planet shine to do a ambient light adjustment anymore. Which makes the city lights look a whole lot better too. Okay, get out of time acceleration bit. Let's look at... Let's point retrograde. Prograde. T. Stop it. Planet Shine. I love this mod. Sorry. Okay, we need to go like to almost all the way to the daylight side here. Okay. Now, this is going to be something I have never done before, since I've never done a moon mission in a version where there were no maneuver nodes or no patched conics. So this is a first. Would you... There we go. Moonrise. Which means T and point prograde and burn to the moon. Gonna keep an eye on my delta V. Actually, I'm gonna F5 here. $800, $700. This is going to be really, really close. And boom. Now this should be a moon encounter. We're gonna see about that. Turn off SAS for now. And F5 again, maybe? No? Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna say I'm going to F5, yes. I can always like burn the periapsis and in and that's it. Now, we are going where no Kerbal has gone before in the safe. Into the influence of the moon. Of course, we don't have any communications device. That would totally just add unnecessary weight. There comes the moon. Yes, no, maybe, I don't know. Can you repeat the question? No, don't focus the moon. I think I didn't burn quite enough. I'm gonna try. That just made my periaps go down. Nothing else. Okay. Oops. We are in the moon's sphere of influence. So we're going to take a crew report. Keep that. We're going to F5. And then we're going to try to go into an orbit. Into a very loose orbit, that is. Since we are not really... I'm gonna go to periapsis for that, of course. Oh wait, I'm just gonna burn retrograde. Okay. What the fuck? Achieve orbit around the moon. What do you think this is? Game? Game. I'm sorry. I wish this was less buggy. What would you call an orbit? This is a retrograde orbit, but still, it's an orbit. That's the stage destroyed. How is this not an orbit? Game, I'm sorry, but you're being weird. Oh, you're being weird. I refuse to see that as having happened. This is really weird. But yeah. In any way. Review the report. High over the moon. Okay. In any way, that periapsis should mean that we are going to stay inside the sphere of influence. So we are at periapsis. If I burn retrograde now until I get the achieve orbit, I should be in a stable orbit for now. Also, I think that I might run out of fuel. 14.9 seconds. This is going to be really, really close. That's the orbit. And then we're gonna go ahead and say at apoapsis I'm gonna burn my periapsis out so I fall back towards Kerbin. So we just got a bunch of money for that, which is nice. That means we now have 177,000. Maybe you should turn off your SAS so you don't waste electric charge. And then we're gonna be at periapsis when we can burn back. That's very nice. This is quite a long journey, actually. By the way, what I do want to have up is Kerbal alarm clock. Put that like... I don't know. Like here? I don't have any alarms in there. So, yeah. Anyway, T... and burn. Now this should definitely get us out of the sphere of influence of the moon and back into the sphere of influence of Kerbin, and maybe even back on the surface of Kerbin already. We're gonna see about that. Because this was quite the burn back. Okay, our periapsis is definitely too high. If I were to just burn retrograde here, that's gonna be a little bit bad, I think. We're just gonna go a full orbit, I think. And try to burn retrograde on the apoapsis. And I really don't give a fuck where I come down. T and Z. As long as I do come down. That's a little bit low. Oops. I might burn up a little bit. Actually, if I do staging here, I should get my periapsis a little bit higher. This should work, hopefully. Okay. Hold retrograde. Jab, what are you doing? There's retrograde. What are you doing? Why is everything vibrating? Phantom forces of ass. There we go. Really don't know what your problem is, man. Anyway. We're falling down pretty much exactly straight. I would not recommend doing that kind of re-entry. That's really, really unhealthy. And I would not be surprised if Jab got a little bit too high G-force on this re-entry. Should have totally saved. But yeah, what do you know? Yeah, bullet re-entry. Oh god. Jab, please survive. Do me the favor. Yeah, G-forces are gonna go through the roof. And I would not be surprised if he died. In which case I'm gonna reload. I think. That's our debris coming back. Ha 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 ha. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. What the hell? Those were the... Ah! Shit! Well, I don't have control over this thing right now. I do. How? How do I deploy stuff if there's no Kerbal in there? Huh. Weird. Well, I guess we need a new pilot. So much for Jeb. Which also means we now need to fucking put in the pilot of the team manually each fucking time, because each fucking time we're gonna have Bill sitting in there, our engineer. Well, rip Jebediah. If we get back our scientific data, that's enough for me. That's gonna be a bit of a hit on our reputation, I think, but hey, no one ever said bring a crew back alive. We're just gonna wait for this to fall down into the ocean and grab it out of there. Do a bit of time acceleration. See that there is a Jebediah in there. That's the water surface, really? Why don't I see that? Glitch. Recover vessel. $108 science. We've got our recovered science from space around Moon. And we've got our parts back, but we of course are missing Jebediah. Which means we are going to go in here. Killed in action. Goodbye, Jebediah. And we're going to go and add Stoffel Kerman. Stoffel. As our new pilot. Hi, Stoffel. Yeah. So, we did not actually do any of those things completely, so we still need to land on the moon and transmit or recover the scientific data from the surface. So, yeah. Since we need to get scientific data from space around Kerbin right now to get the free the thing, you know, the thing. I want this researched, so we have photovoltaic panels and a reflectron. We can actually buy these right now and go back out. We're going to essentially build a little thing that can deliver a satellite system to orbit around Kerbin. That's gonna be probably kinda half refinanced by the fact that we get like stuff from that. Because I need... Stay put, Nick. I definitely need satellites around Kerbin to be able to communicate with them, with KSC at all time. We're going to do this in the next episode, and I'll see you there for that. Till then, like and favorite if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WWEdeadman, and I can't talk properly anymore. Anyway, bye.